So we've received word that Gavin Newsom, Lieutenant Governor of California, is going to be visiting Imperial County and hopefully Calexico, California. So spread the word, let people know that Mr. Newsom is going to be visiting, and um, it is of my opinion that Imperial County is overlooked by the state and the federal government. Um, Examples of this is, when you go to Sacramento, each county in California has a diorama representing, showcasing, the county made by the community, showing whatever thing that makes it special. Imperial County is empty. Imperial County's population is so small, and the amount of revenue it adds to the state coffers is so little that we're at the bottom of the list. We're not high profile or interesting enough to the rest of the state or the federal government for attention. And the thing is, it needs the help, it needs the attention because of the ecological problems that it's facing. The county, or Imperial Valley, as you can call it, is a giant greenhouse. And the reason why it's like a giant greenhouse is it's a basin below sea level with a mountain range to the west, and it's agriculture. Now, the thing about agriculture is evaporation. You have fields which are irrigated, but they don't hold water. They allow the water to evaporate. You have canals all over the place, and a giant saltwater sink called the Salton Sea. A lot of moisture evaporates into the air, saturates the air, and as a result creates this pocket of moist, dense air that traps particulate matter from the agriculture industry, from the dust, the desert lands and the winds, as well as the exhaust from all the motor vehicles, and also various pesticides and salt and other things from the Salton Sea. The air is a toxic mess, and as a result, 90% of the days the air quality is moderate to bad. 75% of the days the air quality is bad to worse, which means that you have individuals, people who like once a week will suffer an asthma attack. Families leave Imperial County because a family member can't handle the environment. Elderly people who would retire there because of the warm weather and the lack of snow, there's no rain really to disrupt the roads. They're not going to live there because of their sensitive respiratory systems. So you have a brain drain of intelligent people living, and you have an economic drain or economic deficit because population of people who could live there, they're going to leave. People complain about Mexico, but I don't think they realize that Mexico is a key to economic opportunity. A city of 1 million people, maquiladoras, factories which produce goods for American markets is right there, and the wealthy people will live in Calexico on the American side. Because of nicer, cleaner streets, even though in some cases it's kind of questionable, but one of the issues too is the new river, the river of sewage, coming out of Mexicali, crossing the border, running downhill and upwind of all the major communities in Imperial County, and emptying into the Salton Sea. So it's like a 64-mile or could be 100-mile long snaking, meandering path that cuts through